Oh, my computer is not happy. I'm gonna close that door. I've just gotten my first avatars in a while loaded into here. Let's see. Years ago, I did my Makote, but I messed it up so bad. Oh, I'm short. I messed it up so bad, but I finally, after like 4 years or however long, I've gotten several more uploaded. Now, this is a video just to talk about the limitations of what I've gotten so far, but I've gotten quite a bit. So the fingers work, the mouth does not work, but crouch slice, so you can see my feet. So I have to go down for the feet to not tiptoe. It's kind of weird. And also, come back up. Let's see. That's fully extended, but my arm can go more. So that's a little weird. So I'm not quite sure how to do the scaling yet. But again, this is just a video about the simple, like, the basics of just how to just get something in the game of your character. And then once you get something going, you can tinker with it, and you can do all this kind of, you can add stuff, like you can fix the neck here. Actually, not on this character. The collar hides it. Let's see. You can see there's an issue with the neck. The neck has yeah, the neck has a seam there, and I didn't fix that. So on some of these, I'll have to fix that, and that'll be in the future. For now, I just want to do this video where I talk about how I got this to work. And boy, is it cool! I love it. I even put, oh no, I even put Theis's character. Theis's account isn't, I can't upload to her account yet, so pretty soon you'll be this, your nice strong character. Oh, that looks bad on your screen. Oh man. Ah, whatever you do. But yeah, it seems like this mechanism works pretty well. Okay. Now, let's get onto my computer and let's just save how I've done this. So me in the future, I can always look back on this, and then you guys can also follow along, and then I can slowly update how I fix each issue. I'll make a video about the neck, or make a video about trying to fix the materials, because you'll notice that the materials on my character don't look nearly as good as the materials on, for instance, Theis's Venant character. So there's more material stuff I need to understand. And we begin. Alright, so first off, a very good resource for this is this video I found by Fox School for Squirrels. I'll include the link in the description. Very great video. He talks about all the stuff you need for it, like Unity version 2019.4.3, or let's see, I got Unity version 2019, yeah, 0.3.1 F1. So you'll need that. If you have another version, it's not going to be, it's going to have issues. It's unfortunate. But then also you have a few of these in Blender and such, and VRchat SDK, the Cat's Blender plugin. And so I recommend looking through this. Oh, where'd it go? Looking through this video real quick. But the only issue is this is for VTuber avatars and not for Final Fantasy XIV characters in VRchat. So all we have to do is we have to follow this, and instead of taking it to a VTuber avatar, we take it to VRchat, which apparently it's kind of the same file, but you just have to upload it. That's all. So you start with text tools, and you go into customize, and you set your colors. I gotta find my files. Alright, so we have my skin color, which here's the raw variables. I took a picture of the character creation screen. Like for instance, this is Theis. You get that raw color value, and you open up text tools. and you put it in. So color is 170, 137, 102. It's a nice color. Hair color, like that. Hair highlight color, like that. Iris color, lip color. Man, I have a lot of purple on me. Okay, so now that we have the skin color, anytime I go to character, face, L as in female, models, the skin is going to be the correct color. And then we have, oh damn, all my information is, oh, there we go. So I need that information. So now we're going to be customizing the face. We go to face 2, I believe. And I've looked through these. This is eyebrow, for instance. You can go into your character creation, and you can see that, for instance, eyebrows have 5 selections. Not selecting any of these is off. This is selection 2. This is 3. So, oh, fuck. How my character creation ended up is, and that's my character. Now we're going to add to FMV. And so this is going to make a compilation of all these. Actually, I'm going to close this. Everything's going good? Good. So this compilation now, we're going to grow this. Disregard the eyes. Oh, whoops. Okay. Disregard the eyes because everything's loaded. You can remove it later. Hair. L is in female. What? 135? Yes. Add to FMV. So now we have, oh, come on. Now we have that. I want sophist's robes. Add to FMV. Sophist's Podea, because I have that. Add to FMV. Sophist's Hippodama. Add to FMV. Is it adding? Yeah, it is. Good. Now we also need Emperor's New Gloves. That's how you put hands on your character. Add to FMV. And we're missing the neck piece. So we go to character, body, L as in female. And then add to FMV. Now, that is correct. Export. Export as. I'm just giving it a complex, specific name just so I don't lose track of these. Export. Exports is successful. Nice. Can close out of text tools. And now we go to documents. Text tools. Saved. Full model. Renault and sophist's robes normal. View. Large icon so we can see what we're looking with. So we have all the textures and the depth maps and all that, or whatever they're called. And then we have the FBX file. Now we open up Blender. Whoops. Delete. I have in user preferences, I have Cat's Blender plugin installed, and then I also have I have an FBX format loader installed. So we'll go to import. We're in that saved full model folder. We'll go Renoa and Sophist Robes Normal. Renoa and Sophist Robes Normal. Load. All right. So here you can see we have, for instance, that scar. Click that, hit X to delete. That mole, click X to delete. This is like the what the eyeshadow is put on, so hit X to delete. And then I believe, you know what? I'll delete that too. And then hit that, hit X and delete. That is the, oh, what was it called whenever the Garleans made their own echo?
Aren't they called like resonance or something?
The resonance, yeah. So that's for that's loaded for whenever they have resonance. I'm gonna select that mole and delete that. And then I want no earrings. Okay. In a future video, I'm going to see about tackling the neck thing, but you know, it works. I'm just going to let it work. And, oh right, also, this looks a little stretched. So, S, X, I'm going to make it a little wider because it looks better there. Looks more realistic. And, rendered. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I've tried to mess around with the transparencies, but it seems like it's an issue with Blender in this regard, so you can leave some of that, because if you try to fix it in Blender, you just make a bigger problem in Unity. I'm going to have to do some serious tinkering to figure out what do I actually need to do to get the textures to work right, because you look at it now, and it does have quite a few nice things on it. Sometimes whenever I hit T to bring up the toolbar, and since I've loaded that cats add-on, you can just hit fix model, and this is going to fix the armature. Fox School of Squirrels goes over all of that. Really nice to have a video like theirs. Oops, no. Blender. Fix model. Okay. Now, control up arrow to go back, because I had it zoomed into one of the screens. Rotation 90. Control up arrow to go back. And you can see that it has kind of lost something. Some of the layers didn't quite compress right or something. It's because this is now all one model. It's not broken off into the specific parts. And so that might play a part. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the models better. But we can export the model. Warning, this model has 12 materials. You should try to have a maximum of 4 materials. Well, these are complex enough where you kind of have to have a bunch of materials. So continue to export. Okay. And then we find my folder. Noah Sophist Robes. I don't know how to describe that in a word. How I normally look. There we go. Because I've done all the other ones. I haven't done how I normally look. Now we're going to close Blender. And, oh, let me just clear these. Now, we have all these. We need to import these image files into Unity. And with Unity, you're going to have what Fox School of Squirrels said. Or at least I haven't tinkered with using anything else. I'm going to import all of these texture files in here just since I'm in there. This is what originally came from Text Tools, just so it's in here. And then I go to my folder where I have all this stuff, and is there the UniVRM 0.97 and then the VRC SDK. I think the UniVRM might be for something specific that they were doing with the avatar creation, but I'll probably need that once I start doing the animations, because you know, like the mouth doesn't move. And the then the VRchat SDK for avatars. Now we have Noah software. It's how I normally look. There we go. And apparently it detects some are normal maps. So fix now. So some of these get turned into normal maps. And we drag and drop this into here. Hey, it actually looks pretty good. It hasn't gotten all minced up in the transition. I'm happy with it because normally it messes things up. You can see that the transparencies and the eyes just get turned to black. So I'm going to learn how to do that. But again, we're just doing a normal, like a first beginner avatar. Just the simplest process just to get something custom into the game. So we select with the blue outline, hit select. Now this is what a Fox School of Squirrels said to do. I haven't tried with anything else yet, but they said go to model, import, and take the normals from import to calculate. Take the rig from generic to humanoid. And if you don't do that, it gives errors, so I can understand. With the model, the normals, that's which direction the polygons are facing. Some of them could be facing inside out. So we hit apply, and we see it changes a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's hard to tell. So apparently some of those faces are facing the wrong way. The materials, he also says to... Oh, whoops, no. Also says to use embedded materials legacy. I mean, I haven't tinkered around with this, and oh no. Now that is odd. I've never had that happen before. What happened? Okay, I'm just going to delete this. Okay, that's weird. It maybe somebody will be able to tell me. I'm going to export it again. Okay, it's good to keep all these things open because I do not know for sure what's going on. Okay. That's why I'm doing this, just so I can document what I'm doing. Select, model, normals, calculate, rig, generic to humanoid, materials, models to legacy, apply. Something's working differently today. And it's actually changed in the FBX file. Okay, so then let's not do that. Let's go to that. Export. Continue to export. Okay. VRchat. Sophist robes. Export to FBX. This. Import that file I just took from Blender. And it's okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, hello. Select. It's weird how yesterday it was working good. Okay, so models. Calculate. Rig. Generic. Humanoid. Apply. So something changed. We have to learn these materials. So you have to play around with that. Sometimes it works with legacy, sometimes it doesn't. I don't quite know what's happening. We're going to rig, configure, save, and if you go to muscles and settings, you can see it like whatever that CATS tool is on Blender did a good job of rigging everything. Now the mouth, of course, isn't probably rigged right, but I'll have to learn how to do that in a future video. But this person does go over quite a bit of that. The one thing I notice is that with the head and this one, this adjusts the upper lip, but it says it's connected to the jaw. And so instead I tend to go with this to D lip. And then that's at least the lip. But I'm sure I'm gonna have to learn how to fix a lot of these. And it still doesn't work with the voice, so I'll have to learn how that works. But again, apply. It's just trying to get an avatar into the game. Now, we have my character. We select her. And if we go to VRchat, the VRchat avatar descriptor is required to build an avatar. Okay, so you add avatar descriptor. And the key is, don't add it to the body or the armature, add it to this, I believe. Because otherwise you're going to go on a wild goose chase where it doesn't know where the armatures are. I think the armatures have to be underneath it. So, and here's also an option where we can play around with the camera height. I haven't quite tinkered with that. So 1.7. Okay, so 1.8. So that might be how it handles the scale of the body. I'll have to play with that though. There's already an animator, because if you put the VRchat avatar descriptor on here, like you might accidentally do, like I've spent a few hours messing around with, it'll require an animator, and the animator will be on this one instead. Alright, so let's see. It should be good. Show control panel. The avatar contains meshes that were imported with read-write disabled. This must be fixed in the mesh import settings before uploading. Autofix. Oh right, and there was also avatar has bitmap textures without streaming bitmaps. Autofix. Sometimes that messes it up. But I found that was like an issue with my computer. The avatar contains skinned meshes that were imported with blend shape normals set to calculate, but aren't using legacy blend shape normals. This will significantly increase the size of the uploaded avatar. This must be fixed in the mesh import settings before uploading. Autofix. And build and publish for Windows. I guess that's kind of it. Let's see how this does. 8100 polygons is quite a bit. Here, let's go back to Blender just to see something. So let's go select the body, go to edit mode, A to select everything, W, and then remove doubles. Ooh, it removed 2700 vertices. Okay, so there's a lot of overlapping stuff. So there's a lot of optimization you can do, but doing that also messes with the textures quite a bit. So do with your own risk. Oh yeah, it's actually invisible now. The normals of the dress are backwards, so you can see it this way, but you can't see the outside. Ah. So name. Arnoa. How I normally am. Make it a public one. Upload. Update complete. Launch. Okay. Well, good. All right. Okay, we're back in the game. Avatars. We know how I normally look. Good, her hands are down, so that means it's linked to skeleton, right? Nice. I'm very happy with that. That is good. My computer is not happy right now, that's for sure. Alright, so that's how, so far, I've been able to get my character into the game. Worlds. Oh no, where is it? I like this world because, well, it's Amarant, but also because it's just really nice what they're doing. They're really adding a lot. You can do a flying maneuver thing. Woo. Whoa, my character does not like being pulled that far, that fast. You can fly all around with this funky thing they've implemented. And they have these stones. Beautiful. Something's weird going on with my game right now. Let me go over here. Since my left control pad died. I think my CPU is being used up by OBS. But yeah, that's how we can have our characters in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you very much for watching. See you, Headlodius.